Good afternoon. I'm going to be talking about this book here. And this book was written by Anna Fitch Courie. Just to read a little bit about Anna Fitch Courie is a registered nurse by training and has been working in the healthcare field for the past 17 years. More recently, she's been a consultant for the U.S. Army of Public Health Command for building community coalitions on health. A graduate of education for ministry, she began working directly with churches 8 years ago, combining her love for health, spiritual fulfillment. She currently lives in Alexandria, Virginia, but home is wherever the Army sends her. Again, this book is entitled A 40-Day Spiritual Fitness Program, Christ Walk, Anna Fitch Courie. I'm going to read a little bit about how that got started. It says here, I'm an average person, average weight, average height, average looks, average intelligence, average Christian, average person. I like to think I'm normal, with normal issues as the average person, with the average struggles, average thoughts, beliefs, doubts, concerns, wants, and needs. I believe that the average person finds it hard to find time for prayers, healthy eating, exercise, time with family, demands of job, and everything else that we should be doing. And ain't that the truth? Sometimes, especially when it comes to exercising and getting out there and moving, I find that hard to do sometimes, but I'm trying to get back on track. This book, actually, I lost around 30 pounds last time I went through this book. So I'm rereading it again. And she's actually, I looked her up, she's actually coming out with another book, I think hot off the press, Walking with God, the 40-Day Fitness Program and Biblical Journey. Anna Fitch Courie is her new book coming out. And I think it's actually this month, so I'm hoping to get that. I would love to get a signed copy of that. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, very good book. If you are, I know I got several on my YouTube page that does devotions. I highly recommend you get this book. It says here, Christ-centered life provides us with forgiveness when we slip up, when we need extra help, when we need a friend. On the walk of life, Christ helps us transcend on the average ordinary to reach extraordinary. Since Christ lives in all of us, average is a misleading description. I believe that all of us have the opportunity to improve our health, transform ourselves through Christ to the amazing and extraordinary. Christ Walk is a program towards healthy, Christ-centered life. We use the grace of God and the strength of Jesus to improve our health, mind, body, and spirit. And I'm going to read a little bit about how the program got started. I think I've skipped a page here. But how the program got started. Christ Walk began in 2006 at Emmanuel Episcopal Church in Hampton, Virginia. I remember walking into the priest's office, just as bold as you please, and telling him that I was going to run a walking program during the 6 weeks of Lent for the parishioners. Father Drake was either bowed over or incredibly trusting as he gave me the go-ahead to implement my program. That began the odyssey of implementing Christ Walk for multiple churches. I will always be incredibly thankful for Emmanuel for the gift of testing the Christ Walk program with me. I pray that they received as much out of Christ Walk as I received in sharing it. She said she's a registered nurse by training, married to an Army officer. My professional life has taken twists and turns depending upon where my husband has been stationed. While stationed in Germany, I was unable to find a job as a nurse, so I ended up landing a position as a health promotion coordinator for the 1st Infantry Division in Wurzburg Medical Command. It was a life-changing and career-changing experience for me, as I found that helping people become healthier was the calling and life that I always wanted. When I moved back to the States following our tour in Germany, I was 7 months pregnant. I had given up my dream job. I was not sure what I was going to do, but I felt this strong calling to develop a walking program for my church. I had done something similar with the 1st Infantry Division by developing the Walk to Iraq and Back program for deployed spouses. The Walk to Iraq and Back program was a year-long walking initiative designed for spouses, soldiers, and deployed to Iraq to walk the miles to Iraq and back over the course of deployment. From the experience, I knew the routes of the Bible would make for an incredible fitness experience. Thus, Christ Walk grew out of my experience with the health promotion programming, but centered on walking with Christ every day. I believe we need to exercise mind, body, and spirit in order to make the body strong and whole. Again, by Fitch, Courie. And this 40-day spiritual fitness program, Christ Walk, it's a devotional. I encourage you to, the people on there that follows me that loves to read devotionals, I encourage you to get this book. Very good book. I can't wait to get her new book, Walking with God, a 40-day fitness program and biblical journey. Can't wait to get that one as well. And this is Christ Walk. So, it says the Bible is a great deal of inspiration for healthy living in mind and body, spirit. As a result, you'll find quotations from the Bible at the beginning in every chapter of this book. While I generally do not like cherry-picking biblical verses outside the context of the story, I've found that these phrases have been guideposts to ensure the Christ Walk stays centered on God. You may have other verses that call you to a healthy life, but I hope and pray that these verses will lift you up on your own Christ Walk journey. Let me say, this ain't just for Episcopalian, this is for Methodist, Pentecostal, Church of God, Baptist, you name it, it's for that. If you would love to do something like that. If you're seeing this video, share it. Check out this book. Excellent book. I'm reading it once again as I begin walking and exercising more. I was going to see just to be just to make sure that I'm telling you right. Make sure I'm telling you right. I like to make sure information is out there. And it is available online. It is available online. Anna Fitch Courie. You can get it on Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble. You can order it off of Barnes and Noble. That's one bookstore you can order it through. Actually, she has all of her books out there. She has the one I just talked about, Christ Walk, and Christ Walk kids version. And then she writes one, The Adventure of Cancer Girl and God. And her newest one, and you can pre-order it now on Barnes & Noble. You can pre-order it now on Barnes & Noble, called Walking with God. Walking with God. So I can't wait to get that one as well. But I hope you enjoyed this book. God bless y'all.